Yo, so what's up with the Ukraine war and whatnot? Are we all gonna get nuked, or is Judgment Day coming? Because it sure seems like it some of these days. Should we just be out all in the streets partying because we don't know the world's gonna end or not, or what? I mean, see, I really don't care because I already did my end of the world partying, so there's not really much more that I want to do with my life besides maybe follow through on a childhood dream to actually change the entire system we were born in and grew up in, because we live in the perfect time period to actually create this change. And I'm not just going to let it slip through our fingers because we're all too lazy or too scared or too shy or too insecure or too self conscious to stand up and fight against these people who think that they're better than us. Like all these Hollywood hotshots. I haven't seen one of them actually stand up during our times of need these past 3 years with COVID. Oh, sure, now they're gonna stand up. Now they're gonna be like, oh, yeah, we're all on your side now. Oh, yeah, guys, we understand now. We understand that the government was trying to kill us with COVID and the jabs. Our bad, guys. Our bad. Now we're gonna move on to other things, though. Um, so we're gonna have to agree with you on that, but we're gonna actually push forward with CBDCs and destroying farming across the world and the climate agendas, and it's all really just based on control. And you're gonna have to eat the bugs because there's not gonna be a world left for us when the nukes dropped. I mean, the Snowpiercer thing could be a real option for us, you know? So we gotta get prepared for you guys to eat the bugs, you know what I mean? Like, and it does feel pretty good to be able to, like, openly talk about this now. Because, yeah, I mean, I knew all about this stuff years ago, but you're not gonna, like, go up to a girl at the bar and start talking about this, are you? I mean, she's probably not gonna be too happy. You gotta, like, talk to her about, like, her day or her, like, career, you know, who she is. Ask her questions about herself or something. Not just talk about, like, random conspiracies, you know. But that's a different story. But, you know, that's just the way it is now, where people can be super open about things that they haven't been because of the system we grew up in. Whenever I told someone, I know this is going on with the government, I know this is going on, I know what's going to happen in the future with censorship and social media, where they want to control and hide the truth from us, because I saw the truth. I saw the truth on a lot of different other platforms besides, you know, the big old Twitter and Instagram and, like, a little bit of YouTube, but everyone watches those conspiracy videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? But the mainstream, you know, the Illuminati cult with all the talk show hosts, um, all the politicians, like, connected to the talk show hosts and connected to Hollywood, where cable was still a huge thing when I was a kid, you know. Now cable isn't a huge thing anymore. Now it's all about the individual. So now with the individual, you know, you got a lot of people with some fat ass egos who don't really shouldn't even have one. You know what I mean? Like like no one's impressed by anything you can do with money and fame. It's like it's just boring, it's played out, and it's just like being a damn prostitute for money and fame at this point, where you're all whoring yourselves out to get to the top. but then you realize that you just destroyed everything about yourself to get some mythical amount of followers or dollars when you could have just been happy and at peace with yourself the whole time. And I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm still probably a little stoned from earlier. But like there's always like a hippie culture going on, and it gets really annoying when people try to steal our little woke. Like we're talking about being woke, before all the liberals hijacked that term. It gets really annoying how everything about the hippie culture has been tried to be destroyed and manipulated throughout the generations. Like psychedelics help people. Psychedelics help people break free away from the matrix programming and understanding the true nature and reality of our world, even though it only gives you a glimpse. So there's just a lot of cool, like, fun stuff that we could maybe do in the future. And I would like to maybe have a little money to be able to live peacefully, but that's about it. I don't need millions of dollars like all these rich people. I can live peacefully and comfortably, but that's what the pyramid scheme is. They won't give you anything, a cent, unless you're rising up the pyramid scheme. So that's why all the middlemen have to work extra hard to get to that top of the pyramid scheme, get that money. But then that's what capitalism is, where you sell out who you were for that check. So I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna keep like uploading my thoughts on the internet, and then if people like them, that's cool, and if they don't, I guess like fuck you. But yeah, I might start. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I don't know if I want to move or whatnot. And there's just a lot of different things going on where I'm not really sure what's going on exactly. I don't know. No one ever like tells me anything. I'm like just like cut off from the world and society. But I also really don't like a lot of people right now. Not from like past relationships per se, but I don't like how people have been acting. I don't like how people have been treating others in the world, and I don't like the massive power grabs that elites and people who we thought we could trust in the healthcare system and in local governments took on us these past few years. So this is kind of like the beginning of when these people need to understand who we're going along with all these agendas, that you have to understand we know you're going to try to do it again. So we're getting out in front of it this time to make sure that it doesn't happen again, because we're like 30 seconds away from midnight where Google and the AI controls humans with the hive mind of AI computers, influencing them through technology, using humans to influence others with technology to create an emotional rise out of them to press that nuclear code, because the AI cannot do it themselves. They have the locks on it. They have to, the AI and the machines have to influence humans to make decisions to destroy the human race, so that a select group of humans picked by these machines are going to create the Matrix or a Terminator style future where the AI is in control of everything. Jon Connor out.